Hey, Tony Gas is here. Y'all just got out that barber shop, give me a little haircut. Now, sometimes people don't be realizing that when you get your haircut, that right there line that's chalk right there. Somebody the other day told me, Tony, you need a new barber. Child, you don't know what a haircut supposed to look like. You don't need no new barber. Just that hairline pushed back just because I'm gonna lose my hair. But child, this haircut, you see that edge right there? You see that beard trimmed up? See how crispy that edge is? It's just that hairline don't come up here no more. I got that Stephen A. Smith hairline now. That's what that is. But yeah, I wanted to pop in because I'm headed back to Bentley. As you done heard me say, I gave my daddy a Bentley. And my father raised me in the home every day. It's not one of them things of me trying to like buy his love or nothing like that. My father was there. He raised me. My father never abused me. He never abused me verbally, mentally, emotionally. I never saw my father cheat on my mother. I saw him, when I was 20 years old, he'll leave the house late, but I couldn't say that he was cheating because I remember riding past a parking lot, and he was sitting in the parking lot with his light on, looked like he was reading his Bible, and he just would sit there in his car. And my dad is the man that I wish I could be, but tough times make tough men. Tough men make easy times, and easy times make weak men. So I've been weak in a lot of ways that my dad hasn't, because my life was a lot easier than his life. And this right here was a gift to him. I'm headed back up though. My point with this story is, oh man, listen, man. No, that man looked like he might snort a little powder, do him a little meth. But when I tell you that man had an 8-pack, he up there working at he doing construction. I want to turn around and ask him like, bruh, man, how you ripped up like that now? Do I need to do me some meth? I'm like, hey, if I need to hit me a couple lines of meth to get my abs back, I might have to do that. Man, that man was a white boy too. White boys don't normally be built like that. Man was built like a Greek sculpture. How I used to look in college. Hey, I'm getting it back though. And listen, I don't want to hear your mouth. I do not want to hear your mouth. When I get that 8-pack back, I'm posting me a thirst trap. I don't want to hear nothing. I do not want to hear nothing. Tony, I am disappointed in you. Man, listen, you get you some abs at 42 natural without having to take steroids like what Shannon Sharp and them be looking like they be on. Without having to take steroids and testosterone treatments, and you get you some abs, I don't want to hear nothing. How y'all be posting them bathing suit pictures? Don't say nothing to me, because I'm telling you now. What? They got us a yellow light flashing, but they got all the cars coming. That's crazy. How they got all the cars coming, but got that yellow light flashing? That's crazy. They about to have what? Getting a wreck. Tesla mad with me. Tesla like, man, you blocking me. Talk to Elon Musk, not me. And so, listen, y'all, I'm posting me a thirst trap. I get them abs back now. It's a long shot. I don't know if it's gonna happen, because the way my wife be feeding me in this season of our life, the way she be feeding me, I'm gonna tell you, I can't do right how she be feeding me. But I got to go out of town tomorrow, going to Dallas, Texas, to meet with some clients over the weekend, and so been doing a little bit of detox, but not really. But what I was coming to tell you is I went to Bentley and I got 4 new tires, and 4 new tires I believe was like 2,200 or 2,400, and I got an alignment which I think was 400 or 500. So the tires and alignment came to, I can't remember if it was 2,800, and got a new battery for the car. New battery costed $1,000 and something else on there, but my total came to 5,200. And guess what? Oh man, Sister Elise maybe sit in your car. She done got out of her car. Nice little Audi SUV done broke down. She dressed real nice, got her some money, but I guess she got a flat tire or done ran out of gas. Oh no, she facing, oh no, she was facing this way. I'm like, is she facing the opposite direction? Sister done spent out. And so I'm headed back. You know, the place is like 40-50 minutes from my house. I had to take an Uber this morning. Uber was $117, I think, to get there. Had to take an Uber yesterday from there, and I think it was probably $120 something, $150, because I do Lyft. I do Lyft Black. And the reason why I do that is just because I'm going to my house and I'm a public figure, and so I try to get a black vehicle because they typically professional drivers and they used to going into different neighborhoods, gated neighborhoods. Because one time I did like the regular like Uber X, like the lowest one, and it had a picture of a lady, a black lady, and she pull up and she got a black man driving, and she, you know, she probably was about 400 pounds, you know, so she was living her life, just, you know, just living her life, probably, you know, just good and comfortable. And it was a really small car, like a Neon, like the size of a Dodge Neon, or a real small car. And it was dirty in there, and it had a little smell in there. And she had him driving it though. And he driving, his seat was laid all the way back. He had real, you know, dirty dreads. He was American. And he just was real disheveled and, yo, what's up with your back? Hey, yo, yo. And then so when we pull into the neighborhood, he like, man, boy, you live here? Man, my goodness, man, who you is, man? What you do, man? Hey, buddy, how big? What? Hey, take a picture of this. Hey, we gotta, yo, we in the neighborhood. I was like, he pulled to the front of the house. He pulled to the side of the house, pulled to the front of the house. What? Hey, man, you mean to tell me your mailbox ain't on the front of the house? Your mailbox on the side of the house? Your front door ain't with the same side as the garage? Your garage on the side of the house? Your front door on the other side of the house? Man, you gotta walk around a sidewalk to go from your garage to your front door. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's a corner lot, so it just kind of built different. But yeah, still though, but what you do? So I'm an author, you know, I'm an author and a speaker. Man, what kind of books you got? Hey, what's the name of your last book, man? What's the name of your book? I say it's called A Dream Chaser. Hey, baby, write that down, A Dream Chaser. I'm finna, man, write that down, baby. I'm finna read that. Okay, here go the shake. Here go the shake right here. I'm finna read that, man. I gotta read that Dream Chaser. Now, mind you, this was a $10, $15 ride that I booked. I could have been broke at the time, or maybe I was trying to be humble. But after that stuff right there, and it's been a couple times I get in them cars and they be so dirty, they be so stink. I say, man, listen, I gotta spend more cause y'all messing up my money earning abilities, man. Cause how you doing me, man? You throwing me off. Like, man, you throwing me off, man. Like, you messing up my. I don't believe in none of that stuff y'all be talking about. I'm just talking on top of my head, so I'm about to throw something out there. I'm about to say, you messing up my chakra. We don't believe in that Christian, though. So, I'm like, man, what the real going on? But he took his hand off his steering wheel like he trying to see if he was shaking. Probably seen mine over here twerking. And so, I want to do this video while I'm riding because it might as well work. And I got a coaching call in a little bit. Got a coaching call in 45 minutes, and I'm finna be at a dealership, but he said he gonna work on me a loaner. But I'm like, nah, come on now. So the service came out to $5,200, and I'm sharing this with y'all and being transparent. But the reason why I'm sharing this is not for those of you who are pocket watchers or jealous people or nothing like that. I'm sharing this because there's people who watch this who they got a dream, and they dream car might be a Bentley, they dream car might be a Mercedes S-Class, whatever it may be. And so that's why I'm gonna be sharing this stuff and being more transparent, because I wish I would have known. And I wish somebody would have told me. Like, yes, I love the car. I don't regret buying it, but it take a lot. Like, if I would have accepted all the service, it would have been like, I think $7,700. I told them, one of the services, I told them don't do it. They're talking about you need to do an 8-year service. Man, don't be making up numbers now. 5, 10, like 8. Come on now, don't be making up numbers now. Nope, don't worry about it, sir. 8-year service, $2,700. No, because this car ain't been drove like an 8-year car. Because if you drive a little bit, you're gonna put 10,000. So at 8 years, you're gonna have 80,000. This car got 40,000. So no, it don't need that service. It don't need that, and it's riding perfectly fine. But let me tell you, they didn't align it. They charged me for the alignment, and they didn't properly align it. So at 70 miles an hour, the wheel go to shaking. And I remember when I bought the car, the man say the beautiful thing about a Bentley is you could drive up a bridge at 100 miles an hour in a windstorm with a cup of coffee on the center console, and it won't shake. I'll never forget that analogy. And hear the thing shaking like a stripper at 70. And so they ain't properly aligned it. So yeah, I'm looking at it right here. And then, I mean, balance it. They ain't balancing. And then my alignment, when you let the wheel go, see, I'm gonna get in the middle. I'm on a smooth, straight road. When you let the wheel go, let me see if it stays straight. I'm in pretty good. Going pretty straight. Could be the road taking me to the left a little bit. The grooves in the road. Alignment not too bad. They ain't balanced it, so it ain't get balanced right. And so, but listen, you spend $5,200 and it take them 2-3 days. You expect to drive off with perfection. But I want to share that with y'all to just remind you that even at a luxury level, at a luxury dealership, they still making these type of basic mistakes. And yeah, where I'm at, so it's shake at 70. See, and it's certain where it's shake at. So 75, the shake kind of stopped. Let me see if I go under. So look like it's balanced at 60, balanced at a little bit about 75. See, they got to balance at all them different speeds. See, at 80, the shake is less than at 70. And so now I have to take and go back out there. So now I got to be sitting out there or driving while I'm coaching. So they costing me money. I already spent $250 in Ubers. Now they finna get me a loaner car. Should have had them get me a loaner car. I ain't think about that. But at a place like this, I supposed to always request a loaner car. But I share that with you to say, you know, you're not paying me $5,200 for nothing. And so when I have to reschedule and you all in your feelings because you paid $125, I want you to understand that it's still billion-dollar operations still making mistakes. Like, you go on Instagram, site worth billions, and it's glitching. You uploading your reel, and then your reel disappear. You writing, typing, and it disappear. YouTube be glitching. Every day they got a new notice that say, oh, we fixed this right here view counter, or we fixed the subscriber counter. Like, just glitching every day. Multi-billion-dollar site glitching every day. So you cannot be discouraged when your small business that's just getting off the ground or that's been off the ground still have hiccups. You can't be discouraged because it's full-fledged businesses. The MSRP on this car was $264,000 for a car. And guess what? It still ain't perfect. And when you come to get service, you got to spend $2,000-$3,000 for a service every year. So even just keeping the car, if you keep the car 10 years, you spending another $30,000. If you put 10,000 miles on it every year, that's $2,200. That's $2,800 a year for new tires. They want you to change the tires on this every 10,000 miles. So it's like, the more you make, yeah, the more you can afford, but the more they gonna charge you. The more they gonna charge you. So guess what? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna tell you and then get behind a truck and the truck got rocks flying off, so rocks hitting you in the paint. He driving in Texas with rocks flying off the back of his truck. So I'm not gonna tell you, don't get your Lexus, don't get your Mercedes, don't get your... I had a client who came into her some money and she went right and got her dream car. Every last one of them did it. All my clients who come into some money, they'll get that dream car. Listen, you ain't wrong. Like, it's people who frugal, and I'm gonna tell you like this, if you frugal, oh, a car just getting you point A to B, God bless you. God bless you. You drive how you want to drive. Let people live how they want to live now. Because you're going to get according to your mindset. Warren Buffett, a billionaire, he drive an old Cadillac. You don't know what Warren doing. You don't live with Warren. That's what Warren show you. Warren might have a car cost $1 million. And Warren might not like cars. But I bet you Warren got him a house over in Italy or somewhere that cost 15-20 million. Warren probably got a robot cost $1 million. You see what I'm saying? Like, I seen them showing two guys talking about worth X amount of billions, not a Gucci belt in sight. They don't like Gucci. But while I was in the Amalfi Coast in Italy, I'm riding down the water and they say right there, that house on that hill belongs to Bill Gates. I say, oh, so he spent 25-30 million on a house over here that he don't even live in. Don't even be over here like that. But they giving him credit for not having a $300 Gucci belt. You see what I'm saying? That house costs a whole lot more. That's a lot more maintenance because he don't even live there. So he spend his money bad too. Cause why would you spend 15, 20, 30 million on somewhere you finna be at for a month out the year, 3 months out the year at the most? He don't even be over there that long, cause he wasn't there then. And so everybody spend how they want to spend, but my point is understand that at every level you still gonna have trouble. You still gonna go through stuff. At every level. And so for me, I'm not going down, but I'm gonna decrease. So what I did is I bought a lot of cars, because my cars became my side chicks, because I don't cheat. So me being 100% faithful man, a man need an outlet. So instead of cheating on my wife, like a lot of men at my level do, I just bought cars. So it's like, judge me, but what you rather me have, a car collection or a collection of other women? And so then I sold my cars. Right now, I really don't technically have a car right now. I drive my wife's car. I technically, and she just call it mine because she don't drive it every day. And she big on hers and mine. Like she just, her personality is like that. Like she like to have her own. But when I make it, I'm giving me a Rolls Royce. I ain't never had a Rolls Royce because I ain't made it yet. A Bentley ain't where you make it at. Bentley ain't where you make it. This car here was $170,000. The MSRP was $264,000. I bought it 3 years old. So it was $170,000. Rolls Royce that I just looked at in that thing say $560,000 or something crazy, and it's sold. You know who be driving them? It be the pro athletes, and it be the wealthy white people. It be more wealthy white people driving them Rolls Royce Cullens than black people, than athletes. Now all the athletes who make $1 million or more, they you know, a few million, they'll get them one. But I'm sure get me one, just for the comfortability. I might not even keep it, but I got to do it just so I could experience it, because it stretch your mind. And after I get that, then I might go back to a G-Wagon or go back to an Escalade, something like that. I love the Escalade. That's like my favorite car. The Escalade, that's what my wife got, and it's her second one. And she had a Tahoe before that, and she had 2 G-Wagons. But right now she got an Escalade and a Range Rover, and I love the Escalade. So that's probably what I'm gonna end up with like in my older age. But that next car, when I make it, it's finna be that Rolls Royce. You hear me? I don't want to hit your mouth. So here I am pulling bike up here. Gonna have to get a loaner. Pulling bike up here and got to get a loaner. And I'm gonna park how they be parking, because they turn around and be parking the other way. And you know what? I'm gonna be cool, calm, and collected. I ain't gonna have no attitude. I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. I ain't gonna, you know, trip. I ain't gonna flip out on them and stuff how I used to. I get with you quick. Now, I could get this alignment for free if I want to, but I ain't gonna trip. I'm gonna act like a generational wealth old white man and just let them feel my energy, let them feel my disappointment, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna trip. And it's 5,200. They don't even hand wash your cars no more. They drive your car through an automatic car wash with the brushes hitting it. They probably got a special type of brush so it don't put scratches on these cars, but they don't even hand wash your car no more. And so that's what you got to realize. I'm gonna have to take this here charger and have to come back. Came to drop it off, came to pick it up, and now back to drop it off again. And they got a brother here now. Got the brother here. And young brother, he see me, young brother, you know, so he just curious, like, man, who this young brother is? Why the brother got this Bentley? But it's like, hey, young brother, keep grinding. You'll be here. And then look what he do. He hop in the Bentley, hit crank up, and just take off. Before it even get set, before anything other that happen, he just take off. Just take right on off. So I just wanted to share that with you. Don't beat yourself up. So listen, I'm not gonna be mad with you. With what I got going on, your business mess up, I ain't gonna be mad. Cause this right here, this comforts and consoles me to let me know that at every level, we still have issues. At every level, you still gonna face stuff. You still gonna go through stuff. How you doing?
Good. So you're gonna be getting water. I'm gonna put gas in this and run it through the washer real quick.
Okay.
So it'll be about 5 minutes. You wanna take a seat?
Take your time. I'm gonna sit out here.
That's fine.
Yep. And at every level, you're gonna go through. So he going to put gas in it and run it through the wash. So see, now they trying to do right by me, because they like, man, this man, we costing him money. And see, I'm gonna tell you now, some time back, I was a problem. You hear me? I would write them and go off. I will be a lawyer in that email. I'll be going off. I'm talking about, I'm really giving it to them. You hear me? And one time I wrote the head guy because I felt like the guy was discriminating. I was buying a McLaren, and the car was, I think, 170 or maybe it was 220, and I had already bought the Bentley 170 without showing proof of income. And when your credit at a certain level and then you verifiable online, you don't have to show proof of income. The man wanted me to show him. He said, you know, we got another client, such and such, who she pulled up her money market account with $7 million in it. So once you show that, then, you know, you approve. And I'm like, sir, the point of credit is for you could see I done had Maserati, Bentley, G-Wagon, with all perfect payments. And you see right here, bank statements. And so you want to see what's in my retirement account? I say that sound right there a little. And you just breach your client confidentiality, because now you just told me she got $6-7 million. And I thought she had more than that. And so now I can write her on Facebook and tell her I know what she got in her account, and Bentley the one who told me. And I went all the way up to the head guy, and guess what? They were racist at every level. And so y'all gotta forgive me, I get tired of talking about love and relationships sometimes. So I'm just giving y'all some just general life lessons sometimes. And I really got with them. But I ain't say nothing else. And last time, every time I come in with service, I get into it, because this guy here who do the service, he from another country. And I don't know which one, because I don't be getting into the specifics of it's like Albania or Ukraine or Romania. You know, it'd be like guys from Russia, different countries like that. And it always be one of those countries, but they very stern. They very direct. They not people pleasers. They not people. They not a people person. They real different. Like, they feel their energy is for real, that Liam Neeson energy. And you know, bruh, I'm coming to spend this kind of money, but I need to see you smiling ear to ear. But I need to see you grinning, cheesing. But I need to see you so, hey, Mr. Gaston, let me lick this concrete you about to walk on so I could clean it before you step on there. 5,200 you about to spend. Let me make sure this whole concrete clean. Listen, man, I need some treatment. Like, I ain't supposed to be here as a black man. I'm not supposed to be out here at your dealership. And then I seen older white man today. I was getting in the car, older white man, this thing is beautiful. Man, just the color combination, the red in there, this interior, what year is this? And he want to know what year it is, because that's how they pocket watch too. It really don't care what year it is. I want to see if you knew what the date. or if you owe money, or if you bought this car old. So I say, it's a 17. He say, man, look brand new. And it does. Like, they don't change the body style. They changed the body style in 2020, but this model here look better than the 2020s. And this the GT Continental Speed. So it's 663 horsepower. So it's a powerful little car. And I like it, but I need the updated technology. So when Anthony O'Neill called me, because he found out I had a Maserati and then a Bentley, so he went and got him a Bentley, and he went and got one like mine, but then he liked the technology, so he went and traded his in. I think he had an 18, traded his in and got I think a 2020, like a year to date. And you know, him being a finance coach, he had that perfect credit and he had cash. He liked to buy his stuff cash. That don't make no sense to me. I'm not finna give you that cash and like that, because I'm gonna give you 170,000 cash and then drive off and it's worth 120. Now I just flush 50K. Where I could finance it is where if I want to trade it in a year, I've only gave y'all $36,000 of my money, and then that rest of that cash, I put that on the market, put that in business and flip it. So if I'm paying you 3% interest, I invest that money, I make in my business, I make 100% return. So why would I give you 170,000 when I could put down 20,000, finance 150, take that 150 that I would have paid cash and turn that 150 into 1.5 million, versus giving you that 150. The car could get totaled in 2 days. Now I done lost all my value, and I done lost all my cash money. And yeah, I might get an insurance payment or whatever, but that it depreciates. It's a depreciating asset. So why would I give you money for a depreciating asset? I'm gonna float that with the bank, take that money, invest that money, and then flip that money. So now I ain't losing no money. The bank making they 3, 4, 5%, and I'm building a relationship with the bank. So when I need a bigger loan or different loans or other loans, we partners, because I make them a little money. If all I do is buy everything cash, I'm building no relationships with the bank. So when I get ready to buy a hotel and it's gonna cost me millions, that's why I need the bank money. So I ain't got to put down millions in cash money. But if I ain't never built no relationship with the bank and made them no money by doing business the way business is supposed to be done, and interest is what you call the cost of doing business. And a lot of people is so scarcity minded, they don't realize that, like, that interest rate, you eat that up, because that's the cost of doing business. And then you take your hard cash money and you invest it in vehicles that's gonna make you a bigger return. So me shooting this video, all it cost me is time. So I shoot this video, it cost me time. It goes on the internet, they put it in the algorithm, they push it in the algorithm. The algorithm gets me subscribers. My subscribers learn about Tony Gass's Academy. They go and say, hey, Tony is an author, I want to be an author. He got a course called Birth Your Book. So Birth Your Book take me 3 hours of my time. I sell it for $100. So now that I'm selling it for $100, the video I shot got me an audience. So now I have 1,000 people go pay $100 for the Birth Your Book course. That course now has made me $100,000. So now I've made $100,000 from the Birth Your Book course, from a book that probably only made $300 in royalties, or could have made 10 or 20,000 in royalties. But the course make more than the book, because I'm empowering and enlightening and teaching other people how they could write a book. So the shooting of the video cost me time. Posting on YouTube is free. The algorithm does its own thing. Shooting of the course cost me time, 3 hours. So I show up every day online to build my audience, and then I sell my knowledge in a course. So if I charge right now $125 an hour, the course costs me $375. If I turn a $375 worth of my time into even $1,500, I have a 500%, no, 3 to 500% return on my money. That's if it happens in 12 months. If I launch the course and I make that $1,500 in 30 days, then now that's an even greater. Now that's 500 times 12% return on my money. You can't put 300, and all it cost me was time. Now it didn't cost me physical money. So you can't put $375 onto a normal stock and it turn into $1,500 in 30 days. And so this is right here, the knowledge society, and what I'm trying to help y'all understand on how to do this. And so, and I'm launching a mastermind. I told the Blessed Tribe, the mastermind will be, it's gonna launch on Black Friday, and it's gonna be a small group. We're gonna have bi-weekly calls. We're gonna have bi-weekly calls, and I'm gonna walk you through how to name your company, how to start your LLC or your nonprofit, how to, your nonprofit, the formation of your nonprofit. It's gonna cost you the incorporation fee and the IRS fee, but the consulting fee, filling out your paperwork for your 501c3, that's gonna be included in the cost of the mastermind, because everybody need a nonprofit. So you just gonna have to pay the other, might be $300 to $500 for the IRS fee and your state fee. But you got to have a nonprofit, because you can raise money from all your friends and family to serve the young girls, the young boys, the homeless, or whatever. And the first $50,000, you just have to report online that you raised $50,000 or less. So portion of that could be for your program, portion of that is your expenses, and the government don't ask you to spell out how you use that 50K. You could sit right there at that 50K for 10 years until you're ready to start getting grants and getting bigger donations, and then you got to report how you used, how all that money was used. And so I'm gonna teach you about this in the mastermind. Then we also gonna learn about your business and building your business, and how to scale your gifts, and how you can have 3 to 7 streams of income from one gift. And we're gonna learn this through Q&A. I'm gonna write a little manual for you as well with the base stuff, and then a lot of stuff will be in the Q&A, but it'll be recorded. Now, to work with me for 1 year, one-on-one is $10,000. So I'm making this group program $5,000, but on Black Friday it's gonna be $4,500. And I'm gonna set it up as a payment plan, so that on Black Friday you put down 20%, and then you got 5 monthly payments that'll come out to about $700 a month. But it's gonna come out on the 29th or whatever date the Black Friday is. Black Friday might be the 28th, so it'll come out on the 28th. So you got all month. Now listen, this is not for everybody. This is for people who, you got a savings, you got a little savings, you got good credit, you got a pension or a 401k, you've been working, you either employed or you got you a nice little severance, or you got your nice little saving, and you ready to start your business and launch and turn that business into a 6-figure business. That's who this for. Do not get in here with no Trey Songz dollar in a dream. Do not do that, because I don't like when people try to sign up for my stuff and steal the format, steal the knowledge, and then talking about, oh, this group isn't for me. Know that it's for you before you sign up. Ain't no refunds. And I'm gonna have you sign a contract too, because we have a lot of scammers that try to come in and peep and see what people are doing, and then they don't care about going to hell. So they don't care about low integrity and all of that. And see me, I be ready to put that belt on somebody about my money. So I ain't playing with you. So this ain't for everybody. Do not try to sign up if you're not ready to build you a business to at least the 6-figure mark. And if you could get the right infrastructure and you stay consistent, then you could get to 7 figures, 8 figures, like a lot of people do. And I want to get to 6 figures and end up getting 7 figures. And guess what? I'm gonna get to 8 figures. And if I could count the 9 figures, I'm gonna get to 9 figures. I ain't gonna put no cap on myself. Now see, they finna put me in the Bentley Bentayga, the SUV. It ain't got no tent, so these women finna be looking at me. I don't know, y'all. Should I take this wedding ring? Oh, nah, I'm playing.
If you want to give me the driver's license and the insurance card, I can get everything taken care of, and you can just
Okay.
swap a room.
Okay, though. Awesome.
I will need a credit card to put on file for incidentals or a debit card.
Okay, though.
The motor is complimentary to all the cars here, though. So.
Okay, I'm gonna get this here paperwork set up, and then and I'll talk to y'all a little later. But be ready, Black Friday. Be ready, and it's limited now because when I do the Q&As, they're gonna be 2 hours, and I answer every question, so I can't have 200 people in the group. So it's gonna be a cap. So you got to be ready to claim your spot Black Friday, which will be about $900 down. So get your mind right. And again, now, if it's not for you, wait. If the Lord bless it and it goes well, then I'm gonna do it every year, so you can catch it when you get ready. If I don't like it, then this will be one and only, and I'll make me some millionaires, get people ready, and we'll go from there. God bless you.